In Pakistan, the problem has been because we haven't had an independent judiciary, we have not had an independent election commission. So all our elections, except for one in 1970, all the elections have been rigged. And so people have lost faith in the democratic process because they think their vote won't make a difference. Like right now, I can assure you, I can give you in writing, on 18th February would be the lowest turnout in Pakistan's history. Because people already know that the establishment itself is fighting election. The Q League, which Musharraf has created, the whole state machinery is working to get it, in its election campaign, and everyone can see it. So when people feel their vote does not make a difference, they don't go out to vote. And in Pakistan, yet the people understand democracy. They understand what democracy is compared to other countries because we have a democratic culture. And this whole these last 3 years with the independent TV, it has made even a bigger change. People understand the issues now much better. And so in my opinion, military dictatorship, whatever happens, is never the answer. Look, here's someone who was conned by Musharraf for 2.5 years. I supported him. I really thought, he's someone who could fake sincerity like he does. He's brilliant at that. And I fell for it. And for 2.5 years, we thought, the man was really had got rid of sham democracy and was going to bring genuine democracy, quote unquote. This is what he said. And in the end, I discovered that it's not the fault of generals. It's the institution which they come out of. They just don't have the vision to run a country. They are not equipped to deal with normal human beings. They don't understand debate and consensus and stuff. And so as Churchill once said, war is too serious a business for generals. I really believe that they're not equipped to make these decisions. They're just they should be given, projects. Okay, go capture that hill. But when you tell them to run the country, it doesn't work. The watershed of relationship between people to people, India and Pakistan, the people of Pakistan and people of India, I think was Kargil, the Kargil misadventure, and followed after that when there was a bombing in the parliament in Delhi. I think after that I noticed a huge change take place, a sort of realization amongst the people in the subcontinent that we cannot solve our problems through military means. And I saw it reflected, by the way, in cricket matches between Pakistan and India. When I used to play cricket against India, losing was not an option. When we used to be playing a match against India in Pakistan, it was even worse than playing in India. Because in Pakistan, the fear was that if we lose in Pakistan, we were scared for our lives. But here I was sitting and watching this India-Pakistan match in Lahore, and I never thought I would see these scenes. Pakistan loses to India in Lahore. And guess what happens? Indian supporters waving flags in the stadium in Lahore and Pakistani spectators cheering them. I thought I had died and I'd gone to another world. I never thought it would happen, but I think this is what reflected. It was very obvious that things had changed. People had decided that this was this. And I think a new generation now, this post-partition generation, which did not see the bloodshed of partition and does not harbor that sort of animosity towards the people on the other side. And I feel that it's irreversible. I do not think that we will ever go back to that sort of tension. And although we have extremists both sides who are interested, who get votes by spreading hatred against the other country. But I think the majority of the people, there seems to be a consensus now that if we have our problems, but they will be solved on the table.